Hello everyone, welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Mondis with DisneyPinsBlog.com, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world. This is episode number 144 for the week of September 17th, 2018.
Welcome to the Disney Pins blog podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. It is just myself this week, except for this little Hatbox Ghost plush here beside me on my desk. I just picked this up on a recent trip to the Magic Kingdom. Love this little guy. But yeah, just myself this week for the podcast. We have a ton of pin news to go through. This past week was nuts. Just so many releases from all around the world. So we're going to jump into that here soon. And then later for Disney Pin Chat, I'm going to quickly give an update on the whole state of Disney hidden Mickey pins at the parks, because we're kind of in a transition period right now as far as the hidden Mickey pins go. So I just want to give an update on that. But first, let's kick it off with housekeeping. I have one item this week for housekeeping, and that is our latest giveaway. Just wanted to mention that real quick. We recently hit 30,000 followers on Instagram, which is crazy. Thank you guys so much for following along. But for that milestone, I wanted to do a nice giveaway. So we're going to give away a $50 Disney gift card and a Mickey pin set. It's the Mickey gloves that are in the shape of a heart that was released at Disney Store earlier this year. So we're going to give away those two items. You have all week to enter. It ends on Friday, September 21st at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So yeah, you have all week this week to enter. And thank you guys for following along on Instagram. I really do appreciate it. All right, let's get into the pin news. Like I said, we have a ton to go over today. First, we're going to start off with BoxLunch because, guys, they had, this past week alone, 7 new pin releases. And I actually have another one on deck here. I haven't had a chance to put it up on the website yet, so that'll probably be on next week's episode. But yeah, lots of pin releases. First, we're going to start off with the I'll Be Yours pins. There's 2 here. One's for Mickey. It says, I'll be your Mickey, and it has a little ear hat in the background. And then there's another one for Minnie, and it says, I'll be your Minnie, with her little ear hat and the polka dot bow. Both of those have a retail price of $8.90. They're available online. A lot of you guys say you don't have BoxLunch locations near you. On the blog post on the website, we always have links if they're available online, and majority of these pins that I'm going to be mentioning that were just released are available online. So if you don't have a location near you, just head over to DisneyPinsBlog.com and all the links are there. Next, there was a Monsters University pin release. It's actually a 2-pin set. One says MU 1313 at the bottom. It's a gold crest pin. And then the other one is the foam hand, and it says number 1 MU Go Monsters. That's a 2-pin set. Retail price is $14.90. Next, there was a Donald Duck pin release at BoxLunch. Retail price on this one is $8.90. He's looking pretty angry there. A pretty cool individual pin of Donald Duck. And then also there was a Huey, Dewey, and Louie pin set release. A 3-pin set at BoxLunch. Retail price on this one is $18.90. That one is available online as well. Next was a Chip and Dale pin set release. This is a 2-pin set, one featuring Chip, one featuring Dale. They're looking pretty happy on this pin set. Retail price is $14.90 on that one. Next is a Nightmare Before Christmas pin set. This is another 3-pin set, and it's called Sally's Jars. There's one jar that says Deadly Night Shade. The middle pin says Frog's Breath. And the 3rd pin is a jar that says Worm's Wart. So that 3-pin set is $18.90, available online as well. And then for the final BoxLunch pin release, this one celebrates Mickey Mouse's 90th birthday coming up here very soon in November. BoxLunch is participating with the 90-year celebration. And it just has Mickey and his 90th artwork. He's posing, and on the pin itself it says, The True Original. That's a really nice pin. I do like that one. Retail price is just $8.90 for that. And it's available online as well. So that's all of the BoxLunch pin releases this past week. Now let's head into Shop Disney. First, we got to mention the latest Mickey Mouse Memories pin set. That was released this past Saturday, online and in store. I actually stayed home for my release, and I was able to purchase it online. I stayed up until 3 a.m. The pin sets you don't have to get right when they drop, but I was actually able to get the plush as well, so I was thankful for that. But yeah, the pin set is pretty cool. I'll have a separate video on the YouTube channel once it arrives. But yeah, there's a posable Mickey, another pin that just says Mickey Mouse with that aqua colored artwork, and then the third pin has Mickey winking on it, and those are themed to the 1990s. And then there was a surprise release at shopDisney.com on Saturday as well, and this is the very first pin set for the new live action movie coming out, the Nutcracker and the Four Realms. This is a limited edition pin set. It's an LE 2600. It features 3 beautiful pins. I actually bought this one for myself. I will have a separate video on the YouTube channel as well. Retail price was $39.95 for those 3 limited edition pins. You have the gold key, which is called Clara's key, and then you have Clara in a soldier uniform, and then the Nutcracker doll itself. And then the final release at Shop Disney. These aren't really pins, but we included on the website. They're Mickey Mouse push pins. So you know those push pins that you would kind of like tack on a cork board to hold up like a piece of paper. This is part of the Mickey and Minnie office collection, and I thought they're really unique. They're these little Mickey icon push pins. So if you're trying to stay organized in your office and you want to hang up some papers or maybe some business cards or something, you could use these really cool Mickey icons. It includes 40 pins in this little unique bottle for a retail price coming in at $9.95. And there's 2 different styles, a golden finish or enameled black. And those are available at shopdisney.com. And now we're going to head into Disney Movie Rewards. They have some new pin sets coming out featuring Marvel emoji characters. The first set is going to be released on October 10th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. They are 500 points each. So you have to be in the Disney Movie Rewards Club. And yeah, the 500 points, and you get a 4-pin set. The first set is themed to Guardians of the Galaxy. The second set is Captain America. That one's coming in January 2019. The third set is Avengers characters. And then the fourth set in June 2019 is themed to the Black Panther. So you can check out all of the characters. We do have a blog post up. Just search Marvel emoji pin sets at Disney Movie Rewards. Okay, now we are going to head overseas. First, let's stop at Disneyland Paris. They had a pin event this past weekend. It was called Pin Trading Day for September 2018. And they had 7 new pin releases. 6 of them featured different Disney characters themed to the Day of the Dead. They're very colorful pins. They have some skull heads on them. And then there was an event logo pin. The character pins were limited edition of 500, and the event logo pin is limited edition of 400. The characters include Marie, Stitch, Pascal, Mickey and Minnie, and Pluto. Next, we're going to head over to Tokyo Disney Resort. They had a Halloween pin release at Tokyo Disneyland. This one features Mickey and Minnie. It's one of those lenticular pins, so if you move it back and forth, it changes. And at the bottom, it says, "Welcome to Spookyland." And the back card is orange and has that 35th anniversary logo at the top for Tokyo Disney Resort. Okay, next we're going to head over to Shanghai Disney Resort. They had some new pin releases for Zootopia. Shanghai is getting lots of Zootopia pin releases. These ones were pretty unique. They feature different characters on t-shirts. So you have Judy Hopps, Nick Wilde, Officer Clawhauser, and Flash, my favorite. Love Flash. And then there's also a pin that is Judy Hopps' carrot pen. So it was a pin of the carrot pen. That was pretty unique to see. These back cards are those white back cards, and it says Disney Parks Collection on them. So it makes me think that these might appear at Disney Parks in America, maybe. The back cards say nothing with Shanghai Disney Resort on them, so I'm thinking maybe we'll see them. The pins itself are very Shanghai, so I don't know. We'll see if they arrive here in the States. Okay, so that's it for the overseas Disney parks. Now let's head to Disney Parks in America. First, we're going to start off with the cast member pin releases. 2 very popular ones this week. The first one is a Happy Halloween 2018 pin featuring Evil Queen. This one has a little hinged element in the center that moves up and down. And when you open it up on the inside, it says cast member. That one is limited edition of 1,000. It was spotted at Disneyland and Walt Disney World at the Company D cast member stores. The second cast member pin release is probably the most popular of the week. when we posted this, people were absolutely loving it. It is a beautiful pin for the Nightmare Before Christmas 25th anniversary. It has Lock, Shock, and Barrel on it. And at the bottom it has 3 different pumpkins. The center pumpkin has the 25th anniversary logo on it. That's a limited edition of 1,000, exclusively available for Disney cast members. And it was released on Friday, September 14th, 2018. Next, another popular pin release this week was the Magic Kingdom Disney Pin Set at Walt Disney World. This one is exclusive to Walt Disney World. It's a 4-pin Disney Flair pin set. There is going to be one at Disneyland. It hasn't been released yet, but we will announce it as soon as it releases. But the Walt Disney World version has 4 different pins on it. The top one is the sign that says, "Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy." The second pin has the top of the Cinderella Castle, and at the bottom it says home. The third pin is 3 Mickey Mouse balloons. And then the 4th pin, which is probably my favorite, is the Magic Kingdom welcome sign. So the sign whenever you pass through to get to the Magic Kingdom. That's a beautiful looking pin. Retail price is $24.99 for this 4-pin set. And that was spotted at Epcot, Disney Springs, and Magic Kingdom. You should be able to find it all around Walt Disney World property. Alright, now it's time for the new pin releases this week at Disney Parks. First, we're going to start off with Disneyland. They have one exclusive pin release. It is the Under the Sea pin collection. This is the bi-monthly collection. And this week it features Lilo and Stitch. It is limited edition of 2,000. Retail price is $16.99, and that'll be available at Disneyland on Thursday, September 20th. Let's head over to Walt Disney World. They have one exclusive as well. It is the Next Lunchtime Tales pin. This one features WreckIt Ralph, and it's the 9th pin in this collection. Limited edition of just 1,500. Retail price is $16.99. Available this Thursday as well, September 20th. And then for the shared pin releases on both coasts, so Disneyland and Walt Disney World, it's the Next Character Connection, and this one features Tangled. It's a mystery pin collection that comes in a box. Each box contains 1 randomly selected pin. The retail price is $16.99 for this as well. And this set is limited edition of 900 and includes LE 600 chasers. So there's usually 2 pins in this collection that will be a chaser pin, which are a little more rare than the regular LE 900 pins. Okay, so that is all of the pin news for this week. I know there was a ton of it. Of course, if you guys want to find out more information and look at a little more details and photos, you can always head over to DisneyPinsBlog.com. We have all of the blog posts up there. And yeah, I think it's time for Disney Pin Chat. So for Disney Pin Chat this week, I just wanted to quickly give an update on the state of hidden Mickey pins at Disney parks. I know in the past 2 years, things have been a little bit crazy. If you guys have been in the hobby for a while, you know that hidden Mickey pins were always released twice a year. Usually there was a wave in January and then a wave in July. Back in 2016, 2017, that kind of stopped. No new hidden Mickey pins, I think, were released in 2016. And then they released one wave in 2017. And now it seems like they're starting to get back on track for 2018. This year was a little weird. They were released at Walt Disney World, the new 2018 pins, but they never appeared at Disneyland. So lots of questions were around that. I got some answers when I was at Walt Disney's Animation Celebration pin event. I talked to some of the cast members at Disney just about the hidden Mickey pins and kind of the state and what's happening. So I just want to fill you guys in on what's going on. So this past weekend we put a post up on the website that reads Disney Hidden Mickey Pins 2018 Wave B. And this confused some people. I think a lot of people were excited to see that we put the post up because they were appearing at Disneyland and at Walt Disney World. They're starting to slowly roll out. But I think the Wave B confused people a little bit. So I just kind of want to give my reasoning behind why I did that. When I was at the pin event and I talked to the cast members, they said I could label these pretty much whatever I wanted to do with them. Lots of people were thinking these were 2019 pins, but they said they were going to be released in October. That's what Disney told me. They're going to be released in October. So now that they released them in September, and I have 2 here with me, I got these at the pin event. I have 2 of the Dole Whip one and the Mickey Ice Cream Sundae pin. I checked the backs of these pins. And my friend, she checked the back of her Moana pins, and they all say 2018 on the back. So that's why I made the decision to label these pins 2018 Wave B. I thought it was going to be a little confusing to do 2019 pins. It just didn't make sense to me. So people are finding these 2018 Wave B pins already at Walt Disney World and Disneyland, and we started getting the question, where are the Wave A pins? They were at Disneyland. They were supposed to be released. They already released at Walt Disney World a few months ago, but they never made it out to Disneyland. So I asked Disney about that as well, and they told me that they were going to be released alongside these Wave B pins in October. So here we are in September. They haven't been released yet on cast member lanyards, but I just found out that you can buy them now in a new pin pouch. It's a mint colored pin pouch. So this kind of threw a wrench in everything. I guess they decided not to release them on cast member lanyards, but hey, maybe they will still be coming in October. But as of now, the Wave A pins, you can purchase them. So you, instead of buying them through trading, you can just purchase them in a mint-colored pin bag. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So Disneyland folks, you guys can purchase them already in the mint-colored bags, and you're getting the Wave B, the brand new Wave B pins through trading out there. Now at Walt Disney World, I haven't heard anyone see these mint-colored bags yet for Wave A. They are still available through cast member trading. You can find them. And now the Wave B pins are starting to trickle in at Walt Disney World as well. So kind of the information I got was half right. I knew they were coming out soon, but I didn't think they would be already out in September. So that's why I decided just to throw the blog post up, get it out there. We put it on our pin categories page for Disney Hidden Mickey pins. It's under the 2018 section. And now that leads me into 2019. I know a lot of people thought these were the 2019 pins, but from what I was told through the cast members at Disney, the Hidden Mickey pins, instead of doing 2 releases per year like they did in the past, there's going to be a lot more Hidden Mickey pins, and they're supposed to do them quarterly. So 4 sets of pin releases per year at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World, which is crazy. I think it's pretty exciting. They're going to be releasing a lot more. We'll see if this actually happens. I will be sure to let you guys know if I hear anything else on the 2019 pins, these quarterly releases, and of course we'll keep the website up to date as well in the Disney Hidden Mickey pin section. So yeah, I know there's tons of questions on Hidden Mickey pins. I kind of just want to fill you guys in with what I know and what is currently happening at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World for these pins. Because I know lots of people love to collect these. It's a fun activity while you're at the parks hunting for new ones. And yeah, I think it's cool that they're trying to introduce more and hopefully get rid of some of the scrap that's out there right now. Because lots of the pin boards and cast member lanyards, unfortunately, do have a lot of scrap and fake pins on them. So hopefully this is a way to kind of push all that out. So for this topic, since I think there's going to be a lot of questions around it, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can leave a comment below, or you can head over to our forums. I will start a forum thread on the DPB podcast section. I'll just title it Disney Hidden Mickey Update, and you guys can leave your questions in there, and hopefully I'll get to them. If not, others can jump in as well. All right, but I think that's going to do it for episode number 144 of the DPB podcast. Thank you guys very much for listening or watching here. And I'll be back again next week. Hope everyone has a great week. See ya.